Hey, what's up YouTube? Today's my 18th birthday and I feel like giving you a little instruction video on how to play some riffs of Through Fire and Flames from Dragon Force. I can't play him that well myself, but here's something I made up. Now it's all done by ear, so it might not be 100%, but it sounds something like this. For the first riff, also known as the intro, you'll have to play on the key note on the 12th fret on the D string, and I'll first play it so you know how it will sound. And here we go. Now it's a bit sloppy, as I said. I can't play it that well myself. I haven't practiced it yet, but that's mostly how they play it. Let's have a look around with that. We start off at the D string, 12th fret, so this is your key note. And we move up 2 squares, 2 frets, sorry. So we get to from 12 to 14, and then we slide to 15. We do that twice, so we get, and when we stop at the second time, so we go to the 12th fret of the G string, so we get back to the 15th of the D, and then we get 14 of the G, so back to the 15 again, so we get, and back to the 12th, G12, but then instead of using the 15D, we use the 14D. So what we get is, and then we slowly slide down. I'll just show you slowly, because telling you all the frets will take me ages. So what we get is, whoops, a little mistake there. One more time. Okay, for the second one, the second lick you can play in 2 different phrases. So you get the normal, like you just hold your finger here. This is the 16th fret of the B string. There's your key note. Sorry, my bad. It's the 14th. It's the 14th fret on the B string. You just keep your finger on the fret. You can play it normally, or you can play it like this. Some people have a little short on hands on the length of your fingers, and you won't be able to make this note here. It's the highest note on the guitar, well, on most guitars. Some people just can't reach that little note, so you just flip your hand over the neck and just play it like this, so you can make a better distance. I'm gonna play it the normal way, so it's easier for you to see how to play this. Here we go. This is pretty easy part. You just strum with the pick. You just keep on strumming like that. You'll just have to listen to the song over and over just to see the real speed of how they play it. I'm just gonna play it on a random speed. Okay, here we go with riff number 2. Okay, so what we're doing here is we put our finger on the 14th fret of the B string, and we're gonna keep this finger here. We're not gonna move the index finger. We're not gonna move it. We're gonna keep it still and it'll on the 14th fret of the B string. Then what we do is we use our ring finger, and we're gonna put it 3 frets up, right over here. And when you strum, you just hit it to the notes they use. I can't tell you exactly when to use note, but you'll just have to listen to the song over and over. So what you get is, and when you strum it quickly, you just use hammer-ons, and then we go all the way to the highest fret here, so we get. Then we move up 2 frets down, back to the normal, and then one back, so we get 1 difference. So we get So now that we covered that, I've got one more little riff that I figured out on Through Fire and Flames, and that's the bridge halfway the song, and it sounds something like this. So how to play this? This is a little tricky because also you do the repeat strumming like this. Now remember, it's hard to explain, but you got 2 different types of speed strumming. You got where you move your hand real quick, and you got where you just move the fingers like this. So you'll have to move your fingers and keep your hand still. This is basically because you want to mute all the other strings before they just gallop around. You don't want that because it will sound sloppy, just like me. So what we do here is our key note is the 10th fret on the D string. We just repeat strumming, and at the first note, when you strum the first note, you hammer on to the 12th of the D string. When you do that, you get this. When you do that, you strum it a few times. Just listen to the song and see how many times you have to strum it, and you get. So from here, we go one more time to the 10 and one more to the 12. And when you've done that, we go to the 10th of the G string, and back to the 12th and the 10th. And then you go one more 10, 12 on the D, and then we slide up to the 12 from the G. And that's basically what I know and figured out from Through Fire and Flames and Dragon Force. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I learned you how to play it a little bit.